Hello, I'm Sezzie and welcome back to my thing that I'm doing on Bound by Flame. Okay, if you're just joining us, then I have already done a quick overview of the character, and on the video that I'm doing now, I'm just about to go through the crafting and the improving your armour. That is quite a good point, to be honest, to put into the game. Okay, it sort of makes up for the lack of customization on your character to begin with. Okay, alright then, so we'll start off with customizing your weapons. Okay, as you can see here, I've got an Imperial blade, which is pretty dull, pretty boring. Okay, and I've got 2 slots that you could just see on the right hand side there. Okay, what I can do is I can improve my weapon. Okay, though to begin with, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to recycle your weapons into into items that you can use. Okay, can't do it on your default sword, annoyingly, so it just sits there and looks useless. Okay, so I've got my Elven scimitar here, which sort of makes me feel a little bit sad because it's like not as good as my weapon, but it's Elven and I've got a massive thing for elves. Okay, so we're going to recycle this. Okay, as you can see, there's a triangle down there, so we just press recycle. Simple. Okay, and then you get the items that you're likely to get. Okay, so we've got raw metal, which is at 60%, refined metal 50%, and leather 6. The percentages are the percentage of chance, I think, of you getting the amount of items that it lists. So sorry, my Facebook bubbed. And so yeah, those are your percentages from what I can gather. Okay, so just press OK, and then here are the items that I got: 4 raw metal, 2 refined metal, and leather. Okay, so there we go. I no longer have an Elven scimitar. Okay, so that's how you recycle your weapons, and then you continue to do that until you're happy. Okay, and then you'll have more items that you can use to improve your weapons. Okay, and now to craft on your weapons, all you do is just press square. Okay, and then you see that your 2 choices are empty. All right then, as it says there, upgrades adds effects and bonuses to your equipment. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the guard. All right, and as you can see already, it's shown the customization on the screen. Okay, so I've got a choice between Moon Guard, Shot Guard, Guard of the Soldier, Guard of the Horseman, or of the Swordsman. Okay, I've got other ones here, but as you can see, I don't have the items to upgrade them. This one's actually quite a good one, so I might have to wait until I've got some steel and tainted bones for this. Guard of the Wolves, which puts 10 on your max health. Max health is definitely important. Okay, so I might have to wait until I do that. Physical damage +2, or critical chance after parry 15%, which is actually quite good. Okay, for the ones that I can have, I've got 1 to physical damage with the Moon Guard, 1 to ability to interrupt, which is actually really important. Physical resistance +3, physical resistance +4, and chance of critical hit +3%. Okay, so that's what you do. You just sort of like select it and it'll upgrade. The thing is about an upgrade, once you've upgraded it, you can't go back. So that's why for the guard at least, I'm not going to add one right now because I want to save up my items for Guard of the Wolves. Okay, so I'm going to need steel and tainted bones. The pommel, however, I do believe I've got all of the... Oh no, I haven't got that one, but that's resistance to poison. I think I've passed the majority of the poison for now because I'm no longer in the jungle area, which was so annoying for poison. But yeah, but I'm not 100% sure. I think there's one of the dead walker enemies anyway that spouts poison. But anyway. Okay, so on here I can have the Algandirian pommel, which is +3% chance of critical hit. Set on fire, oh my god, oh I want it. Which basically sets your weapon, your main weapon on fire. and 10%. Ability to interrupt, physical damage, resistance to fire, resistance to ice, pommel light, which is resistance to dark magic. Okay, I don't really use the warrior stance much. I'm more of a ranger, to be honest. But what I will do is I will sort of add one to sort of show you, because so far I haven't really added anything. Okay, so we'll go for pommel of flame. Okay, like so. All right, and it's as easy as that. And then you can see that the pommel's changed on the image itself. Okay, right. So that's my Imperial blade that has been edited there, and as you can see, the pommel's changed, and I think it actually looks quite pretty. Okay. My dual weapon's okay. I still need to, you know, upgrade these. Okay, so we're going to craft and to pommels. Okay. As I don't have enough steel for the pommels of the perfect blow, I could always go to physical damage +1, which will put my physical damage up to 10. Okay, for daggers that's actually quite good, so we'll go for that. Okay. I don't actually have any other crossbow, so I can't upgrade my crossbow because I've still got the default one. Okay, and I really don't know if that's wrong or bad or whatever. Okay, you can also upgrade your armour, and as you can see, okay, she's wearing a mercenary's breastplate. I can't talk today. Okay, and I've upgraded it up until jewel and trophy. Okay, so I need to add an upgrade on this. Okay. Like I said, I think I've gone through most of the part where I need the poison resistance. Okay, so I'm going to go for trap damage. Traps are really fun anyway, because you can sort of like set them and run away and hide, and then the traps normally work, and then these ones are explosive, so they sort of blow up and everything just sort of like, you know, keels over around them. Yeah, so that's quite good. Okay, so right, and that's everything that I need to change. Okay, right, it's all good. Okay, so that's your craft, that's your upgrading. Okay, now we're going to go over to crafting. Okay, so here we can craft all sorts of different items. Okay, you can craft exploding traps, crossbow bolts, health potion and mana potion. Okay, depending on what you want, basically. Okay, so the most important one to learn is your health potion. You need tainted blood for this, which you get from any enemy, which, as a Dragon Age fan, when I think tainted blood, I immediately think Darkspawn and think, you know what, I'm not going to drink that. But they put it into health potions, so I'm not sure what's so tainted about it if it actually improves your health. I don't know. And your mana potions, which are actually quite important, as well as your pyromancer skills tie in with your warrior and ranger stances. Crafting's pretty easy. You just press square and choose the amount that you actually want to make. I can make up to 3 exploding traps, because if I try to make any more of them, I'll run out of items. Okay, I've just realised I've got shitloads of leather. Wow. Fair enough. Okay, so I've got 4 of them, and I don't really want to make any more right now. Crossbow bolts are actually pretty useful, and as you can see, I can make loads of them, which I'm actually going to do because I keep running out. And it's a really good idea to always have crossbow bolts on you, because then you can block off enemies from afar, and it could mean the difference between life and death, especially considering how much of a bastard most of these enemies are. Okay, so let's craft some crossbow bolts, and as you can see, I've now got 15 crossbow bolts. So yeah, it's pretty easy and pretty simple to craft and customise your armour and weapons. Okay, so that's all I was actually going to go through with you at the moment, and it was easier than I actually thought to begin with. So yeah, so that's your crafting, and next time we will probably have a look-see at other bits and bobs. Okay, might actually take you on a little trip into the wilds. We shall see. Thanks again.